Men of Reddit, what do you put in that tiny pocket in the right side front pocket of your jeans? Anything you want to get washed, because I'm guaranteed to forget about it. That's how I launder my money. That pocket is just there to taunt women because it's incredibly small and useless, but still a functional pocket. Now here's the thing. I've seen plenty of women's pants that have had that same tiny pocket and it's perfectly functional. But the normal sized front pockets are fake. My 2005 iPod Nano. I also remembered that presentation. My favorite Steve moment. Ever wonder what this pocket is for? My wedding ring, when I'm doing something with my hands that I don't want to risk damaging or losing it. When I'm at work, a USB stick. Fits perfectly and I need it every time I change the device I'm measuring on. When not at work, it's just a thumb holder. Thumb drives while coding, actual thumbs while serial killing. Anything small I don't want to lose. Often a guitar pick. Yep, I call it my pickpocket. How many picks could a pickpocket pick if a pickpocket could pocket picks? Chapstick or a Zippo? Perfect for chapstick, then you don't lose it in the depth of a normal pocket and the cap stays on. Coins. Specifically that stupid quarter I lug around for that stupid coin lock on shopping carts. Pretty gross, but cigarette butts to throw away later. I work outside and hate littering. Drugs. Yeah, I was going to say at one point in time cocaine. It's def more of what I used to keep there for me as well, but it had to be said, haha. Keys. It keeps the keys pressed flat against you, whereas if it's in the full pocket, those keys will randomly jab out of your thigh. Lighter. Amazed this is so low. This is what I've always used it for. It's the perfect size and you never know when you'll need one. I figured that was a pocket knife pocket. Disclaimer, not a man. You're thinking like a man though, good guess. That's a pocket watch pocket. You put your pocket watch in it. What do I do with a pocket watch pocket if I don't have a pocket watch to put in the pocket watch pocket? Place a pouch of pounds or pennies in place of the pocket watch in your pocket watch pocket. Procure a pass for public portation to a peddler of pacekeeping pieces. Peruse the peddler's plethora of pocket watches until a preference is perceived. Pull the pouch of payment from your pocket watch pocket and present the pouch and purchase to the peddler. Put the pocket watch in place of the pouch in your pocket watch pocket. I hope that helps. I always fold up a £20 note for either an emergency or to get a taxi ride home after a night out. La-di-da, £20 is emergency money. What are you carrying in your wallet? $1 million? Apple stock? Talk about a fat cat. Winning McDonald's peel-off rewards. Found the Reddit account for that guy who was stealing all the winning Mickey D's winners and giving them away. Never put change in there. It's a trap, and you will spend 20 minutes trying to fish them out like a fool. Not if you have small fingers. A get out of jail free card. You never know. That cop didn't honor my get out of jail free card the last time. What gives? The real cards come from the Fraternal Order of Police. I think making a yearly donation affords them to some people. The proximity fob for my car. As long as I've got it on me, the doors unlock and I can start the car without the start button. Doors have a button on the handle to lock them as well, so I rarely need to get it out of my pocket. I started this week when my keyring broke and I gotta say, I dig it. It feels much more secure and I can't sit on it. Nothing. How on earth is this so far down? I've never put anything in that pocket and don't know anyone who does. The AirPods case fits perfectly. Same. Now I don't buy pants unless they have that little pocket. It doesn't feel right putting my AirPods anywhere else. Tell me about it. I also don't like not feeling it there. When I do the phone keys wallet check, I also inevitably check for that lump and thus have a general confidence that I won't lose them. Condoms. I can't believe this is so far down. First thing I thought of. To be fair, most Redditors don't get laid. SD cards. I'd be too afraid to break it though. I move around a lot in my job. As a camera assistant, that's usually the place I put our next roll or media card. I've been able to fit up to a red mini mag. Guitar picks. I find it more handy to store guitar picks. Whenever I put a guitar pick in there, it gets all crumpled up and hard to look at. I'm sorry. Well, see, the trick is to take pictures of your guitar onto a medium the same size as your guitar pick. Cocaine. You know the policy at work. If you're going to use, bring enough for everyone. The only time I use that pocket is at a casino. I'll put my high value chips there when walking around. Wise. We spend lots of time tracking people that lose high value chips and secretly despise you. Plus, if the person that picks up a lost chip is not able to be identified or refuses to pay it back, you're out of the value of said lost chip. Honestly, chapstick. I've ruined so many pairs of pants with chapstick in this pocket that I forget to take it out before the dryer. I have an old 1600s half-pence coin that I carry for good luck. Wouldn't you wear off all the markings carrying it in there all this time? It's already very worn. I found it doing a reno on an old farmhouse. I guess people had a custom of placing coins in the wall above the front door. A small pocket knife. This is all I use it for, a 3-inch folder in that pocket and sometimes a Swiss Army in the left. When Battlestar Galactica went off the air, the reboot, they auctioned off a bunch of the props. I wound up getting one of the qubits, which were the coins that they used as money. I brought it into work to show a fellow nerd who happened to have worked on the original PSG, and he happened to have grabbed a bunch of the qubits they used on the show, and he just happened to have one on him that day, so he gave it to me. So those, I carry one of those in the pocket as a good luck charm. Perfect size for a dime bag full of fun, but there's so little room for activities there. When I go for a night of drinking, I put an emergency €20 because it had been really handy in previous occasions. Yeah, that's just gonna get spent on more beer if it's in my pocket. People use that? I use it for my keys. How small are your keys? Well, small enough to fit into the small pocket, if I had to guess. The book of memes I ain't seen yet for when I'm on the toilet. Is that what you call your phone? My feelings. Hide them away. All one of them. A quarter, just in case you see a pretty lady and want to buy her a gumball. Grandma, these girls want Gucci bags, not gumballs. Sand, obviously. Gotta have a backup in case the sand in your primary pocket runs out. My key bar fits nicely in there, or I put a lighter and Swiss Army knife in there if my keys are in a different pocket. What's a key bar? It's a key organizer. You can fit other tools on it as well. I've got a knife and a pry bar or hex wrench on mine. Have you seen the size of pockets on women's jeans? You couldn't even fit air in there. Why did women's jeans change so dramatically over the last 15 years? Trends? Objectification? Torture? Post-production? I have so many questions I didn't know I needed answered until 10 minutes ago. Sometimes I'll put tiny screws or screwdriver tips when I'm working on something so I don't have to dig under the rest of the stuff in my pockets to find them. It's perfect for breath mints that you don't want to put in your actual pockets. Earplugs. Always have earplugs. Look after your ears, kids. I once ended up at a concert that was too loud without earplugs. Now they live there too. A knife or pistol magazine. What? How are you guys having such deep pockets? I've only seen ones that are about as deep as they are wide. Well, a pistol mag sticks out a bit, and a folded pocket knife just barely fits in. I fold up cash and slide it into that pocket so I don't have to open up my wallet or avoid taking my wallet altogether. I would usually carry around $20 with me at all times and keep it in there. I got into the habit of using more cash than credit. I feel like I use less money this way. When I'm at work, I used to hold a couple of bucks. I live in Canada. We use $1 to $2 coins for buying muffins from the cafe or something from a vending machine. I also put my earplugs in there when I'm not using them. It was originally made for pocket watches, so anything pocket watch sized, like maybe a Wendy's Junior cheeseburger or a pocket watch. My Benchmade knife sits in there perfectly and stays separated from my phone. I keep a front pocket wallet, and I still have enough space for a Z2 350. It's to keep the knife from scratching his phone, I would think, and that's why I never put my phone in my pockets. A pen. I often need a pen for random reasons, so I put it there. How could you possibly fit a pen in there? Pens come in all shapes and sizes, bruh. I'll tell you, but it's got a story behind it. Shortly after my wife decided that she didn't want to be married to me anymore, I went up to Eureka to visit my mother. We were out walking on the beach and I found the coolest stone. The beach we went to has an abrupt drop-off shortly after the water starts and then a mound. It causes the undertow to create a tumble effect. It lifts stones up and drops them along with sand over and over and over again. Eventually, once the stones are light enough, they wash up onto the shore and chill there, where people will find their own unique one. The stone has a really cool jade coloring to it, with what appears to be quartz in the middle. I kinda saw it as an allegory to my divorce. I didn't want it, but I guess life decided I wasn't quite ready to be tossed up on the shore to be picked up by someone who could appreciate me. So it chills there in my pocket, so I can take it out and remind myself wherever I'm at that my life is far from over. And while my divorce doesn't define me, it's shaping me into the man I will become. And hopefully someone will one day cherish me for all the tumbling I've done over the years. After my best friend died, I found a pirate-style gold coin in his stuff. He took that from me after we used it as a prop in a zombie movie we made together. I didn't know he took it, and it was really meaningful to me to see that it meant something to him. So I stole it back, and I keep it in that little pocket at all times to remember him. I only seem to use it while at work. I'm a field technician. If a job doesn't seem to require a full tool belt, I'll just throw a tool or two very uncomfortably wedged in that pocket, so just I can still visually confirm they are on my person. Lol. I'll stick needle nose pliers in there every now and then to varying degrees of success. They fall out maybe half the time. Lol.